Hey there. I know this just popped up on your feed and you're like, Papa Shark Gaming? Who is this guy? Well, we were making 1971, decided with a new year, new outlook, better mental health, mental space, that we'd go ahead and we'll just get rid of everything else. We'll start from scratch, maybe do something different. So yeah, so the channel's now Papa Shark Gaming. You'll find it at Twitch under Papa Shark Gaming. Uh, the My Twitter will be Papa Shark Gaming. I have all that down below in the links. Um, so the idea here is initially started with I was going to do gaming, so Magic the Gathering Arena, Civilization 6, and other things that popped up. Among Us, because the boys liked playing it. My Little Sharks. And then other, as things came along, things that got to me that I wanted to do. But at the time, it just turned into, my mental state was just not in it. I wasn't, you know, but let's just say that a lot of outside factors that were getting in the way are now out of the way. Uh, so, what we're going to do here now at Pop Shark Gaming is we're still going to do the online gaming. We're still going to have Arena. We're still going to have live streams of Arena, uh, videos up on YouTube. Uh, we'll try and get in streams of other things like Civ 6, maybe Humankind. I got to try that out. I got the closed beta. I'm gonna goof around with that, see if that's a game I really want to get into. Uh, I have other things like BattleTech, Valheim, Celeste, Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes out. Trust me, there will be plenty of gaming to be done. Plus all the other anything side tracked games like Among Us or something like that. Something that maybe tickles my kids' fancy. The other things we will be working on. I will be doing modeling and painting. Now, be forewarned, my painting is not the greatest. It's extremely middle of the road, but that's part of the reason why I want to do this. It'll give me a boost in the pants to work on my painting, to try and do new techniques, uh, work on my airbrushing, work on my thinning my paints, and to quote the great Duncan, too thin coats. Um, so one of the things we're going to be doing, I mean, he's in pieces right now because it's going to be a stream thing, but this is the chest and arms of a 3D printed Mandalorian model. That will be one of the things that we will be doing on the stream. So, speaking of 3D printing, 3D printer over in the corner. Um, but we have a we have we well you'll get to see that in a minute. But yeah, mostly that's the idea. Still doing the gaming, but we're going to add in some modeling, some 3D printing action. Uh, some of it is just it is kind of a sideways motivational for me to actually do it. I have Age of Sigmar armies that, well, an army right now that I'm concentrating on that needs to get that I'm printing models for that needs to get painted so that when we get to start doing getting together again and stuff and get to go to events, I have have my army is painted and ready to go. Uh, Same thing. My Warhammer or my 40k army is more of a sorted out repaint some of it because some of that stuff was painted 20 years ago, and as middle of the road as I am now, oof, that is some of those models are just uh, it's a pothole ridden gravel road that uh, no one wants to walk down. So there will be some necessity of stripping and redoing. The 3D printing, I bought the 3D printer not too long ago. I'm loving it. Um, so yeah. Now I'm not gonna go and get one of these like time lapse. You can get the do all this time lapse stuff of 3D printing. It's not, no. We're not gonna. There are places to go. You can watch that if that's your gig. Other people are doing it. They've already got the setup. I'm not gonna try. Mostly, ours will be like, okay, working on some ideas for supports if you have questions about that. If you have, and even that, there's probably YouTube channels that are better at that. But I can answer those questions. I've been working through it. I think I've got the basic ideas down of what you really need to concentrate on. But yeah, the 3D printing will be mostly like, hey, this is what I'm going to print, and then I know there'll be videos of modeling it, and painting it, and getting it set up for whatever. It's diorama stuff. Or this, there's other models that are going to get done, but some of that is going to be covered in the B-roll that you're about to see. Hopefully, if the producer has his act together. So, thank you, and I'll catch you later. All right, here we are in the space where all the magic happens. So, the dual monitor set up for streaming, so I can do what I'm doing here. Make sure that everybody who wants to see it can see it over here. We have our requisite tchotchkes. Yes, the thermal grenade soda from Galaxy's Edge. Most expensive soda I ever bought. And I've been to, football and basketball games. The computer setup over here. The requisite number of sharks. And now we have this is my main hobby station. It's where I keep most, if not all, of my tools. It's on a turntable, so that I can turn it, so I can either work at my desk on some things, or if I'm over at my actual hobby desk, I just turn it and do it. This has got all of the important things I use. There's blades, brushes, extra glue, micrometer for measuring stuff, although some people are saying I'm probably being a little over the top with that, but whatever. Extra blades and things are down here. I'm not going to move all that stuff out of the way just to get in there. Now we have the hobby station over here, the paint station. That's movable. I like it. I can when I'm working, I can move this stuff to the side, pull it forward, work on it. When I'm not using it, when I'm airbrushing, that all comes off. And my portable airbrush booth, which sits in that exact footprint. It's a little deeper, obviously, than the paint station, but sits in that same footprint width-wise as that. And I can vent it right out the window, and then it goes back down there, and it's home, so it's out of the way. Of course, I have my glove station for when I'm processing my 3D prints or airbrushing. And this is the cleanup process for the 3D printing for the resin. The isopropyl alcohol, water, dunk, strip off the supports, and boom, into the curing oven they go. Airbrush and compressor back there. More storage bins. That's mostly stuff I don't use all the time. It's extras of a lot of things. Some Ziploc baggies. There's some spray cans of Tamiya colors down in the very bottom. Another hobby knife kit up there. My big spiral of paints, which I probably need to talk to Brian and get another one of those, because obviously I have more paint than I have space. But this also spins, or well, each level spins, so that's pretty cool. Behind that is the bits for 40K and AOS. I don't have a lot of extra modeling bits. I have some, but I haven't been doing a lot of scratch building or anything late in the last few years, so that hasn't really been, they're kind of tucked away. Up here is kind of my shelves of shame. This is a unbuilt, unpainted, unlooked at stuff. We'll take a quick dive inside the curing oven because I think there's stuff in there right now. Oh, yep, stuff curing. This was actually a neat little build. This took me, that was probably, once I had everything to do it, was that a couple hours? Not bad. And definitely a lot cheaper than the curing ovens you can buy. Let me see what else we got. Oh, this is my, loosely referred to as my storage shelf for my armies. As you can see, I need to go through and reorganize this. A little more plastic shame up here. We have some other modeling. Some more geeking over here. Yeah, plenty of geeking. Lots of geeking. Major League geeking right there. And then more stuff that hopefully now I'm going to get more into some of these kits as some of my YouTube channel stuff. The requisite, I swear, requisite D&D stuff that I think you have to have. So everybody has it. Some more of my stuff. This in particular, this is actually a model. It needs to be clean, dusted. This is a model my father built when he was in high school. And let me tell you, that means that model is old. And it's based off of that. This is a reproduction or a reissue of that kit. That is definitely going to be a project that I kind of want to do, that I'm going to do. It won't be exactly like this one. It'll probably be it'll be different, but kind of an homage to that kit, because my dad really is proud of that. Let's see. I think that just about does it for most of my poor golf clubs that have kind of been relegated to a corner. Hopefully I'll get back to them here pretty soon. But outside of that, I think that about covers the space. Kind of truck back over here to the desk. Now, with keeping with what my idea for this channel is going to be, we have a big Mandalorian model. There's the base. That's going to be something I do on the for painting and modeling and / 3D printing. And of course, back up here to the monitor, we're gaming. So yeah, so we're gonna be. I'm hoping to kind of make this just kind of like a not a pure like okay online gaming kind of channel videos, just like game videos. The goal is some 3D printing, although that's kind of boring to watch, but at least ideas of what's going to be printed, and then some modeling, some painting, maybe some customization, and then, like I said, the pile of shame back there, and some of that stuff is really old. I've had that for some of that stuff back there I've had for 20 plus years, and really need to get on the stick with it. There's one other thing, but we'll make that a video another time. That is a plan. I haven't figured out how I'm going to shoot it yet. But I think that's going to just about do it for this. Alright. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.